Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Game here. I hope you're having a great day and I hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be giving our first impressions of Vex, going over the starting deck, champion level ups, star powers, and then taking it into a 2-star adventure. So let's just get right into it. Up first for the starting deck, we have the Gloom Sprite. So a 1-cost 2/2 strike, grant me impact. Really nice, great way to get boosted up, increasing that impact. Overall, solid 1-drop. Next up, we have Pie Toss. So 1-cost fast, deal 1 to a unit, create a Perilous Pastry in hand. So you see that right here. 2-cost slow, deal 1 to anything. So some nice amount of removal, or a little bit more of just like poke damage right there. Next up, we have Conkologist. So 2-cost 2/1, play Manifest a spell from your regions that cost 3 or less. So solid 2-drop. Doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the cards, at least thematically, but still a solid card. And it's also going to give you a pretty cheap spell, so that's nice. Grotesque Gift. So another 2-cost 1/1 with Spirit, so it's really going to be a 2/2. The first time an enemy is summoned, grant it Gloom. Now Gloom is the special mechanic that Vex is completely built around. This unit has -1/1. This keyword can stack. So Spirit gives your unit or grants it 1/1. Gloom does the opposite. It makes it have -1/1. Overall, solid card, works well with Vex. Next up then, we have the Family Reunion. So another 2-cost. As you can see, the deck overall is pretty cheap, which is quite nice. But this is a story landmark. So each round you can activate one of these effects. So the first round you can activate first effect, second round, second effect, and so on and so forth. But first, grant a unit Gloom. Second, grant an ally impact. And then last up, boost 2 units. So either boost enemy units, increasing their Gloom stacks, or boost your own units, increasing their Spirit and impact. Next up then we have Allay. I'm gonna go with that. 3-cost 2/2 with impact. Play grant me Spirit or grant a unit Gloom. So you can either buff this one up, making a great target for more of those boosts, or you can reduce down an enemy's stats. Overall, pretty solid card. Next up then we have Beefcake Mayor. So 4-cost 3/4 with impact, round start boost me. So this is something you're really going to want to get Spirit on, because that way every round when he boosts himself, he's not going to only increase his impact but also his Spirit, increasing his stats. So hopefully we can get that on this unit. Next up then we have Vex, the champion themselves. So 4-cost 5/4 with Fearsome, really good stat line. And attack, grant the strongest enemy Gloom. Now once you've granted Gloom to 5 different enemies, or well, granted it in 5 different instances, you level up, go to a 6/5, and now when enemy gains Gloom, it gains it again. So essentially doubling the amount of Gloom you're putting out. Pretty good. The champion spell, Glare, grant a unit Gloom to draw 1. Pretty nice spell, because you're giving an enemy or granting them Gloom, also drawing. It's just a 2-cost, so pretty solid right there. Then last up we have Grim. So a 6-cost 5/3, play grant 4 Gloom. So grant 4 Gloom to a unit. So not only is this a pretty big unit themselves, but they're going to be really hitting the enemy very hard, reducing down one of their units by 4/4, which is pretty crazy. So while there are a couple cards that are a little bit more expensive, most of your deck is like 2-cost or 3-cost and less, so pretty solid, very aggressive early champion. And let's go look at those champion level ups. So the first one, Beefcake Mayor gets Bright Staff, so Spirit. This is absolutely massive. When you have this on the board, it's just going to be constantly scaling up both of its stats and impact. This is a very good upgrade. Even though this is technically a common, this feels more like a rare or higher based on the impact it's going to give you. Next up then, Conkologist gets Studded Leather, so 1/1, so just going to be a little bit stronger. Next up then, Family Reunion gets Elixir of Skill. So this is going to give you some extra draw. Always nice to have. Next, Grotesque Gift gets Serrated Dirk. So this is Fearsome. This does actually have pretty good synergy with Vex, because since you're reducing down the enemy stats, you'll actually get them below that Fearsome threshold so they can't block your units. So this actually is pretty good, even though the Serrated Dirk is normally more on the useless side for a lot of decks. Here it's actually pretty good. Next up then, Grim gets Colossal Hammer. So this unit is going to be a 9/4. Pretty crazy. And it's reducing down an enemy by 4. So even though this is on the expensive side, pretty massive unit. Next up then, Pytos gets Hand Sensor. So when you play it, you grant the top ally in your deck 1/1. And then Perilous Pastry, which is made from the Pytos, gets Stopwatch. So it goes from slow speed to burst speed. That's pretty nice. Would have been nice to get something to increase the damage, but it is actually a pretty solid upgrade right there. Next then, Allay gets Philosopher's Stone. So when I'm summoned, draw 1. So some more draw in your kit. You're getting it from both this and then your 2-cost landmark. That is quite nice. Then next up, the Gloom Sprites get the Giant Spell, so 2 extra health. Pretty good, since this is a unit that's going to be trying to get those strikes off and stacking up that impact. So it having more health over more power is actually pretty solid. Next up then, Beefcake Mayor gets an Ancient Coin, so going down to a 3-cost. So this is going to be really one of your best cards, being able to put this on the board and just have it ramp up every single round. This is going to be a very solid card. Last up then, as far as upgrades, Allay gets Pickaxe, so 2 extra power. Pretty solid stat line. Overall, a lot of these upgrades are good. There's nothing here that seems too crazy other than Beefcake Mayor getting Bright Staff, so it has Spirit. This is pretty massive, and it's your first upgrade, which is kind of crazy. Other than that, pretty much everything else is just rounding out your kit, giving you some extra draw, and mostly just some extra stats. So as far as starting deck and upgrades, everything is solid. I think it's a really well-made deck, and the upgrades you're getting from your champion level ups are just making everything a little bit stronger. Nothing too insane or crazy, but you have a good enough starting deck that these upgrades are fine. Let's talk about the star powers. So up first, round start, if you have the attack token, boost all enemies. Now, if we go up to 3 stars, this is going to happen every single round. As you see right here, just round start, boost all enemies. So that's going to be increasing the negative stackable keywords on them. So your Gloom is essentially just going to keep stacking up. So that'll be a pretty solid effect just to hit every round. Then we have Psychological Warfare. So +1 starting mana, your spells and skills damage enemies in the form of Gloom. Now this is a interesting one. We don't have a lot of spells or skills that deal damage in our deck. Really the only thing we have is Pytos. So not going to be able to use our second star power too much from our starting deck, but this will make drafting cards very interesting because now we're really looking for any that have spells or skills that deal damage, since we'll be able to use those directly as Gloom generation. So interesting set of star powers. Overall, I think Vex will be pretty good. As far as relics, we're just throwing on a Cosmic Pearl for that starting mana and XP gain. Let's go and hop into Nautilus. All right, in game, let's go ahead and see. Hold them off, Frostbite the strongest enemy. Not bad, could go for a real control playstyle. Sure, let's just grab that. All right, up first, the Beast Below. Double Vex, that's actually fine, because when we get one on the board, the other will turn into champion spell, giving us some draw. So yeah, this looks good. Also, this card just looks adorable. Yeah, very cute card. All right, let's drop the Grotesque Gift. So if they play a unit, it's immediately going to get hit with the Gloom. Well, guess they didn't want to play anything. So immediately down by 1/1. Very nice. Let's get our Vex on the board.
Just brewed in peace. Pretty cringe.
Also, I just realized, haven't really looked at Vex's full art before, but seeing the shadow there on the side is pretty hilarious. I like that a lot. All right, so kind of want to get some extra draw. I think let's drop this here, see what they play. All right, let's give that some Gloom.
Gaze upon me and despair.
And I think let's give that even some more gloom.
If I see a single balloon or cupcake, I'll barf.
Aw, come on! Can't we celebrate our favorite storm cloud?
They have some pretty cute voice lines. I'm going to enjoy listening to these, I think. Alright, so they won't be able to block our Fearsome. They will be able to block our other units, though. Oh my word, they have eyes underneath the gloom from, like, Shadow. That's pretty good. So far, already some decent gloom generation just from our spells and units. Not too bad.
Precious worth at least twice as much.
We'll be able to kill this unit, so we can drop our Grim, hit them with 4 gloom.
Still going thrifting tomorrow?
Dude, not so loud. Vex can't know we hang out.
Wait, Miles, make it stop!
That's pretty nice. I like the level up animation of just like falling out of the tree.
Everything is awful.
Well, GG. Probably. Yep. GG. Alright, so let's see. Obliterate a follower and draw 1. That is good. Deal 1 to a unit, which would then deal Gloom. Let's go ahead and go for this, although Crumbling Stand is a really good card. I just want to test around with our second star power a little bit more. Alright, support champion. Anyone have removal cards? Poppy, Thermo Beam. That's not bad. Yeah, I think let's go for the Heimerdinger. Kind of mostly for the Thermo Beam. Poppy would probably be better, but let's go ahead and grab this. Alright, salvage or spells chest. Let's go for the spells. That's gonna really help our second star power. So Devourer of the Depths. Alright, let's see. Play, grant unit gloom. Not bad. I think let's get rid of one of these. Yeah, we can hold on to this. I want to kind of play around with this story landmark and see how it works. Could just immediately kill them. Sure. Well, actually, I guess we can play this first to refill our mana. And then get rid of it. Let's drop this. Alright, so we click on it, it brings up this, which we can then select. And so yes, we could just drop and give that gloom. Interesting. Sure, we should try to work on getting these stats down. Yeah, I would grant it impact, but that wouldn't really do much. I think let's drop our away and give this gloom to kill it.
Look great, feel great, be great.
Irritating invitation. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, let's use this to give our unit more impact. Damage, that looks good.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
While the second star power might be a little frustrated in the fact that you're not able to...
Wish me luck.
Yeah, let's play this first. Not able to really function a lot with your base star powers or base starting deck. It does make things very interesting for item selection. Yeah, let's use this, boost both of these. Alright, so the landmark finished its effects, and so it's gone.
Glam it up.
Man, they must have nothing. Normally they have tons of units.
Is it now? Lost? Watch the lift. I'll hunt them where they breed.
So we could play this right away. This is fast. Let's give this Gloom.
If you find your style, you
We now have
find
4
yourself.
units, so we could use our group shot.
The hunt is on.
So it's reducing down its attack by 2 more.
Let me think.
Perfect. That is pretty nice.
Mayoral bulk to the world below.
All right, GG. Being able to hit enemies with Gloom from your damaging spells is pretty nice. Spells and skills, that is. Yeah, group shot, just going for damage is very nice now. So every time you go through a shop, seeing a damage spell is always something to look out for. Yeah, endurance should be pretty good. It's a lot of draw. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right, champion item chest looks good. So Unscarred Reaver. I think let's get rid of both of these. We want to try to get more of our Vex.
I learned my scars.
All right, let's go ahead and drop this here. They can't really do too much. Sure, let's try to get some draw going.
I've got these.
Not too helpful. Spirit or Gloom? Yeah, I think let's just stick with Gloom.
If you find your style, you find yourself.
And we can attack. It will help them scale up slightly,
You'll regret when I lift this.
but the Gloom is going to keep them down.
This land is ours.
All right, so we could drop 5 to kill them immediately. Seems a little much, though. I think let's drop the Beefcake Mayor to be able to block
Got your speech
at least
ready
one
for
of them.
Vex's big day?
Risen? Never. I have it all memorized.
All right, we'll drop this one here. And yeah, we can put the Grotesque Beef there.
Worthy of the winter's paw. My first scar.
All right, not too bad.
Is it now? Watch the lift.
So they got that extra Gloom. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drop this, killing that unit. Trying to draw our Vex, but we are not getting lucky. Ah, well. I think we'll drop this one here. Let's use a group shot. We won't do the full amount of damage, but we will get an epic, not an epic, a rare item.
Stylishly.
All right, the Wolf Rider will be able to kill something, but the Unscarred Reaver won't.
Don't let my size fool you.
Mayoral bulk.
All right, let's go ahead and drop this. We could kill their Wolf Rider, but I think I would rather
Art is essential to our civilization.
Get this one a little bit lower.
Shameless lobbying elsewhere.
Let's drop this to reduce down their attack. Perfect. These are both going to get hit with glare again.
As decreed.
All right, not bad. We could immediately attack. Get a good amount of damage down. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, GG. All right, Mecha Inferno Bomb. I doubt we'd be able to play this. Let's just go for the Aftershock. That'll be decent. All right, Vex. Power Rift for some cost reduction or a bunch of stats. I think we'll actually go for the cost reduction. I'd like to play them earlier if possible. All right, card to cut. I think we'll get rid of the Flash of Brilliance. Don't think we really need it. All right, Sejuani. A lot of draw. Family Reunion. I think let's get rid of both of these. We'll hold on to the Poke Stick just because tons of draw. Oh my word.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
All right, let's reduce him down a little bit.
For the homestead.
Yeah, still. We'll try to get our champion. If you're not using one of the relics to increase your XP, actually, if we drop this, we could kill him. We'll get their draw. Oh, well. The more we draw, though, the cheaper our Vex will be.
This land is ours.
Let's just... Well, I'm thinking that we could make our Vex free, but we could also drop our Vex and the group shot. Now, the group shot wouldn't actually do damage, but
Can't a Yordle
it
just
would give us a
brew in
rare
peace?
item. Of course. All right, so we could attack and still give them, yeah, some gloom. I think we will do that, even though they'll be able to hit us back.
You're welcome.
Smell that, Varg?
All right, Wolf Rider, 5 damage. Let's just immediately get that off the board, and this should level up our Vex. So essentially doubling our Gloom generation.
Miles, make it stop!
Bastards!
I hate it here.
So we could attack without any blockers. Yeah, let's go for it. No, they didn't get their attack effect off. Let's drop our Beefcake Mare.
Did anybody actually elect you?
I have always been male. Do appreciate how you never ask for anything.
All right, so we got some Gloom going. It should go down, yep, to 1 because of Vex being leveled. Is a pretty strong effect.
Carved from the savage cold.
All right, let's go ahead, reduce that down by 2. Pretty good. And that's really going to counter their regen.
Born for conquest.
All right, hit this here. Make it so they don't kill our mayor. They do have the Scars ground now, which isn't wonderful. Let's actually give Vex impact.
You'll never understand me.
And let's go ahead and drop their Sejuani down by 2 more.
Among the living.
Despite your best attempts, silly.
So that Gloom is such a great counter
As decreed.
because normally Sejuani can be a bit of a pain because you'll get her low but she'll just heal back up. Gloom doesn't care about regen, which is awesome. All right, GG. Anti-up, 2 cost, and fleeting. Sure, that'll make us Vex almost free fairly often, so that's not too bad. Fast deal, draw 1, give it fleeting. Extra draw is not bad. I think let's do a reroll here, see what we can get. Best defense is decent. Would help heal up some of our units. Although, we only have a couple, specifically Vex and Grim, that have a lot higher health or damage than health. I think let's keep trying to reroll. Sure, we could just go for Reunited, that's fine. Oh, I normally go up for the power, but Epic Champion, that looks pretty good. So let's go for the Abyssal Eye. All right, so not a lot of draw. Let's get rid of the group shot and the family reunion, but I think I'll hold on to the other 2. I do like the Grotesque Gift. Dropping that first thing, so no matter what they play, it immediately gets hit. I think I want to keep the unit, so I'll just pass. All right, let's go ahead, reduce that down, get some draw going, hopefully draw our champion. There we go. Perfect.
Got what I came for.
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
All right, so not
Try
great.
hard.
Oh,
Something for the road.
wasn't paying attention. I've been up too long today.
Can't a Yordle just brood in peace?
All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. This shouldn't do any damage, so yeah, just checking, making sure it wasn't gonna somehow give us a Gloom stack. All right, so if we attack, that will level us up.
Everything is awful.
All right, so we'll level up from the application of Gloom, but that application won't get doubled. Let's try to see if we can get a removal spell here. Not quite.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
All right, let's drop this here, get rid of them. And this will level us up. Wonderful.
Not even my birthday!
I deal in coins and carnage.
All right, so I'll get reduced down by 2. Yes, perfect. So they have 0 power among their units.
Where you going?
It is an interesting control style. Let's, drop this and kill their unit.
Under your eyes.
Oh, you noticed?
This is kind of surprising. It's such a big card and it has such a strong play effect. Normally cards with really strong play effects
Everything
don't
is
have also really good
awful.
stats.
Like me.
GG. Alright, well that shouldn't make sense. So Voidling Shell, this is a new item they added. While in hand, I have a random keyword that changes each round. When someone grant me this keyword. Not really sure why that's on our Pie Toss. A little weird. Let's go for the Scavenged Camcloaker. All right, Epic Champion, Reckoner's Mark. We don't really want Vex to die. Normally they're going to be stronger than everything, but I think we'll just go for Focusing Crystal. All right. Glare, getting more of this is really nice. Created cards cost one less. I don't think we necessarily create that many cards, but sure, let's go for it. And yeah, I think getting more copies of Glare will be pretty solid. Alright, let's go ahead and go for this other shop. So, Hunters. Alright, let's get rid of some of these. Do we want to hold on to Aftershock? We'll re-roll. We really want to get our champion if possible. Well, okay, good. There's like not really anything we can play. This has unit draw on it, and we can reduce down their attack to nothing. I do love the little eyes under the glare, or the gloom. I think that's pretty great. Again, nothing really we can play. Not too wonderful. The extra draw we'll get from leveling up the champion will be nice once that kicks in. Guess we'll just have to play Heimerdinger. Alright, so we could throw a Thermo Beam at it. Well, we could also do a Scavenged Cam Cloaker. So we can try to just get some extra draw going. So we're just trying to fill out our board and also get some more items on our Heimerdinger. Alright, let's attack like this. Still no Vex. Little sad. Uh-oh. Not a big deal. Let's keep trying for our champion. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so 0 cost. Yeah, we have blockers. We can drop our Vex right away.
Wait, Miles, make it stop! Can't a Yordle
The
just
falling out of the
brood
tree
in
is
peace?
pretty great. Alright, so these all have Gloom on it. Not bad. I think let's get rid of this unit still, though. Alright, not bad. Just the entire enemy board gone. Alright, GG. Existential Dread, grant enemies gloom. So this just hits their entire enemy board. That does sound pretty fun. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Grit. Don't really want that. Oh my word, they really need to change that so when you hit reroll you don't get the exact same power. Sure, rush them down's fine. We could go for the Shock Blast. It would be okay. Don't really want to add too many more cards to our deck though, so I think we're fine. Alright, cut card. Let's get rid of the Concologist. Alright, Nautilus. Let's get rid of a couple of these. we got our Existential Dread. Not too bad. Alright, so we could hit them to get some more draw going. I think let's actually just give this Elusive, because every time this hits or strikes, it's going to get impact. So this not being able to get blocked is pretty good. Alright, so yeah, we can give this Gloom. It'll then get boosted next round. So I think we'll hold off on our Pokey Stick for the time being. Man, still nothing. We'll grant this Impact just as a nice way to make them take the next action. I was really hoping they were going to play something. They might play something, but let's just do this Pokey Stick, see if we can draw our champion. No, but we did get Glare, which isn't too bad. And we can destroy their landmark if needed. Alright, there we go. Perfect.
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
I guess let's just destroy the landmark since we have so much extra mana. Alright, Abyssal Eye. Let's go ahead and hit that with a Glare. We might also do a group shot.
Gaze upon me and despair.
Alright, I don't really want this to hit our Nexus, give them any extra draw.
Light, smiles, make it stop.
Vex is pretty easy to level up, which is strong because once you level up, then all of your effects are doubled. We could boost this, but it will die anyways. Might as well. Well, we'll hold on to this. This is probably something you can do with the landmarks, is just really keep them until you need them. So we need to throw out some extra Gloom and maybe finish off a unit. We'll have this ready to go. Man, I feel like we never get the attack effect off for Vex because their board is always gone.
Here.
But really working as a solid control deck right now. Alright, let's just dealing 2 damage to it, which is Gloom, which then Vex doubles. And so it's just gone. Pretty much if they play anything, we have so many ways to just get it off the board.
Patriotism? Gross.
Is it now? Watch the lift.
Well, that's sad. Hopefully we can draw them back. I guess we'll just
Look great, feel great, be great.
give that Spirit. Yeah, I guess we'll just boost some of our own units. So much mana we're wasting because we just have nothing to play. Alright, so we could attack. Let's try to get Vex's attack effect off for
Go over
once.
there and block something with
Nope,
your
they just
face.
immediately.
Biceps are better suited to the task.
Oh well.
Contact my office.
GG. Alright, and Vex was a Very fun control deck, and I like that this amount of control, you're actually able to kill the enemy units if you can control them enough and get them down to 0. Already feeling pretty good. It'll be definitely a lot better once we have a little bit more of a guaranteed draw for our Vex when we hit level 20 and we get the higher star powers, but already feeling really good. And the second star power, while it doesn't help you too much initially, once you go through and start getting some cards, it can be very fun and quite strong. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day.